so far this fall has been embrace the target. Is that how you guys are treating this trip to Auburn? It's not Auburn, it's not SEC, it's just the next challenge in front of us.
Yeah, pretty much for the whole season we're embracing the target, knowing that we're a target. We've proved last year that we're a team that can come out and do anything to win. So teams want to beat us.
I know you probably asked this question probably from fall camp, but how big do you think this offense next year?
It could be pretty good. I'm pretty sure all y'all know that we got all the wide receivers, got all the running backs, and we got Deshaun. So, it just all goes together with just execution. It just goes to show that the coaches have done a good job recruiting, and they've done a good job coaching us and what we do at practice. So it'll just all come game one, see what we can do.
Speaking of Deshaun, you noticed kind of more of a motivation going into this year of trying to get back to that spot that we got in the last year. You see that in his eyes?
Not only his, but everybody's. Ben was probably the most vocal towards everyone, just letting everybody know the fact of how much he wants it to get back. And, the whole offensive line, they want it, defense, whoever. We're all wanting the same thing.
For you personally, how different of an approach is this whole off-season been and getting ready for, coming off the last year as opposed to the previous 2 years for you?
Off-season was pretty high point for me. I tried to work my hardest in and out the weight room, running, doing anything I could to just better myself, because I already feel naturally better with the game of football, but, talent isn't everything. So it always matters.
Ben said that he had to take a break after the national championship game. After about a month, then he started to focus. Where were you? Were you ready to go back the second the game was over, or at what point did you say, man, that's got to be the goals?
Right after. It's kind of weird because my sophomore year in high school, we were on the way to the state championship, and at that time I wasn't mad or anything. I just knew that we were going to go back. And my junior year, we won a state championship on that team. And, I felt kind of the same way last year, like we can do the same thing. I was pretty mad that we lost, of course, but, I always had that focus, like, if we can stay focused and keep that drive, then we can always make it back. We just got to do the right things.
How long has that off-season felt, that 8-month window here?
It felt pretty long, but now just looking back at it, it came pretty quick. The summer went by really fast. Just getting everybody acquainted, all the new freshmen and stuff. It's went really fast, but everybody's all on the same point.
What did you do this past weekend, having that weekend off? Kind of got a week to go before the first game.
Just hung out with teammates. Really just sat back and tried to, watch a couple football games, and really just keep to myself and just drink water and chill.
You watched the Grayson game mostly?
Oh yeah, I watched some of it. They did a good job, but I saw IMG came out in the end, so I hope the best for those guys.
What are your thoughts on Auburn's line? They've got Lawson, Montravius. What do you see on film for those guys?
Carl, he's real athletic. He's probably the fastest out of that whole defensive line. Montravius has real good lateral speed. But the whole defensive line is good, but at the same time, I don't think it's anything that we see in practice. Christian, you see what Christian does. Carlos, all the way to Cleveland. Cleveland's going to have a big year. All those guys are so good. I mean, I can't really tell a difference. So, I know it's going to be a challenge, but I think we're practicing against the right guys.
He says that Lawson's going to be the fastest guy you might see all year coming off the edge. For you as a running back, you're going to have to sometimes be a pass pro. Can you talk about that challenge, maybe having to chip him sometimes and stuff?
I'm going to chip him. It is what it is. Can't say too much about that. I got to get my job done.
Anything else?
Actually, sorry.
Go ahead.
Just how excited are you to kind of just finally
It's going to be really good not playing our defense for the first time in a long time. You know, it's going to be good just getting back out there with fans in the seats and really just playing football with the coaches not all in our face, just telling us what to do. So it's really going to be good. But, you know, it's always got to keep that focus and know what the job is.
What kind of advice would you give to freshmen like Feaster going into the situation they're going to see at Auburn this week, atmosphere they're going to walk into?
I haven't really gotten into that talk yet, but all the freshmen, they've done a really good job of just buying into what we have. They've done a really good job of just taking those mental reps of seeing what we do at practice and, you know, just learning and watching film and doing all the right things. And Taven's doing a lot of right things. I've tried my best to show them. And, you know, I think they'll be prepared.
What's the best piece of advice you could give them going into that?
Into a game? Trust in yourself, and when you got the ball, you run it. Don't think too much about it. Just do your job.
What kind of challenge is it opening the season with a tough road game against a pretty well-respected program, tough environment?
Say that one more time.
Going on the road, playing in a tough environment, I mean, is that hard to kind of know that you've got to be fully ready to go week one as opposed to maybe open up with a little lesser team?
I don't think it's much as being hard, but knowing that we prepare well and what Coach Sweeney, how he advises practices and the different things throughout the week, I think we'll be prepared. But it's all just a mindset and how, you know, we got to win.